Hey YouTube, what's up? What's up? This is your UK farmer, and this is the channel where you make money in the most safest possible manner. But I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. With that note, let's get started.
Guys, today I'm going to be covering this farm, the Simurgh Finance, and I've chosen a few reasons why I've covered this farm. Right. So as you might be aware, I keep telling you guys, right? I'm not going to be going after any farm and every farm, right? So I'm going to be the first thing I'm going to be looking at is how I can secure my funds and how safe I can be. And so I pick and choose, handpick my farms. And this farm, I've chosen it for a reason. It's been launched like 3 days before. So let's get on to it. I'll show you a few things why I like this farm, and what's the reason why you should be considering this, right? So yes, Simon Farm. So I don't like the name though, right? So as you could see here, right, I've been farming in this since today. So the price is around 2.369. I think this morning it was about 2.4, 2.22 something ish, right? So yeah. So as you could see, right, they have been quite transparent about, putting their charts in, and, they have quite a number of features like farms, the farms pools, and just like any other farm, right? So, and look at the charts. The first thing I look at is an entry point as to when I should get into a farm. See, as we keep speaking, right, the price has gone up. It's gone to 2.470. When I was talking to you, I just showed you, right? It was like 2.3 something, and then now it's like 2.470. It just keeps going up, right? So let's go to the charts now, right? So it just gone up, which is I'm probably being lucky here, right? So if I go to the charts here, while I pull up the charts, there are a few other things why I chose this farm, and I'll show you the charts first before I get in there. So, right, I'm going to be choosing a 1 week, right? Because this farm's been launched like 3 days before. So just like any other farm, right? It's probably started with a huge spike. I think it was something like oh, 24, probably 2017, right? That's what I see here. The highest price is 17, and then lowest price is 1.5, and currently it's at 2.42, which is pretty damn. I mean, which is pretty good, right? So it's kind of settled. So if you nobody could find the lowest price, right, or the bottom. So if I had entered at 1.5, I'd be sitting on a handsome profit of 2x, but that's okay. So I think still it's the right time to enter this farm. So it's tanked in the last 3 days, and then it's slowly coming back up now. From 1.5, it's been coming back up to 4, 2.4, and so on and so forth, right? So the entry point is pretty good. That's something I wanted to show you. And I've been observing since this morning, and it's been like 2.2 ish for the 24 hours. So which just goes to show that the devs are not dumping. So the devs generally, right, like this, all these one-day farms, the devs hold a lot of tokens, and then they just dump, get rich, move on, right? I don't think it's one of those farms. And as I keep telling you guys, safety, safety, and safety, right? Why, Simon? Let's go to the documentation, right? Let's go to the documentation. I show you a few things which could interest you guys, right? And they have written why Simon, right? So there had been two eel farms, Locum and Ketchup. Both of them lived in harmony, and the investors were satisfied. Then came Mayo, and still making the investors happy, right? Then one day, a bad animal hacked Locum and Ketchup and many other farms. So the investors lost money. So what are these guys done, right? So the two teams that were stronger than ever decided after a brainstorm to create a new token to rise from the bottom. So this is a product from Locum and Ketchup, right? So in the meantime, I think Mayo is also there. One Mayo is also a good farm, right? So it's been going pretty good. Uh, Right. So they have. That's the reason they have created Simurgh, and they wanted to look at safety first. So they are not a one-day firm, guys, which is very important, which you guys need to understand. Right? They're not here to just loot your money. They are here to make money while you also make money. right? Look at their roadmap, right? So audits in progress, and then they will apply for CoinMap, CoinGecko. So they are Certik certified. How many of the farms are Certik certified? Not many. You'll not find a lot of farms which are Certik certified, right? You'll find a very few farms which are Certik certified. So that's one of the reason I decided let's go in, right? So that is the main reason I decided why I decided to go in for Simon. So they are taking it easy. They are steady. They are slow. They are steady. They're going to be there for a long time. That's what they decided. Okay, let's do that for a month. Let's do that for. So they could be here for a month or a 2 months or whatever it is, right? So any firm is eventually going to die out, but longevity is what they are looking at. They are not looking to just run away in a day, right? And I didn't find anything great about the tokenomics or about the token itself. All they are saying is that they are going to be having a 1% transfer tax, and they are going to be giving it back to the users and so on and so forth, right? Just like any other firm. But one thing really interested me. I show you that, right? Again, so look at this. Emission rate is zero point 0.2, which is one of their objectives, which they've done, I think. Now, 10% to the dev team, just like any other farm, to ensure essential growth of the project. But the dev team won't sell the token. It will be used as a reward to the holders. So even the dev team does have to hold the tokens. So this is great, guys. So it's just going to go up, and there's only one way up from here, and it's up, up, and up, right? So that's one good thing again about this farm, which I really liked. What else? What else? What else? Right? So deposit fee redistribution. We charge 1% deposit in some of the pools and farms. Have you ever heard of this? I'm actually looking to deposit my BNB, and probably my I've got quite a few BNB which I want to deposit. But I know that if I deposit in any farm, I might lose that 4%. But I show you something interesting here again, right? Which I've not seen in any farm so far, right? Or probably I haven't seen with my limited knowledge, right? Let's go to Simurgh. Look at this. Pools. Look at this. 1% deposit fee. I don't care if the APR is 60%, right? In a year, if you're getting an APR of 60% on BNB, what more do you need, right? So I'm pretty much all on it, right? I'm going for it. I'm going to put my BNB onto it. I'm looking for a farm where I can drop in my BNB and sit quiet and relax. I just don't want to see this degen and all these is like is a probably a 2-3 day game, right? So that's you have to keep an eye on it. And I have a full-time job, and I'm sure many of you are full-time jobs, right? You have a full-time job. I don't have time for all these, right? So I want to drop my BNB and let my money grow. So I'm looking for a safe farm. I don't want to get put it into a farm which will get robbed, right? Or that or I lose my money. But at the same time, I want to grow it. So I'm going to put my BNB in, and with that 1% deposit, which sounds great to me. So I definitely am going to drop my BNB in here. So and probably I'm going to harvest in a day. So again, right? If you look at their harvesting mechanism, right? So you can't you can all of their pools will have a 2-hour harvest, which is good, and which is like any other farms, right? And then you earn your Simurgh, right? You can drop this Simurgh into another pool, which again you will have to wait for another 2 hours. Every time you harvest, you have to wait for 2 hours, which kind of there is no way you could dump it all at one go, right? So this is good, which is something again I liked, right? And if I look at the features here, look at these features here. So automatic LP, which is like the zap feature which you see in many other farms, you could zap in, which is something I really like, right? I've seen that in what is that a rocket. Just that automatic burning, they want to do that rather than burning it all the time. They want to do automatic burning, harvest lockup. You guys know it. So all these are pretty good, cool stuff, right? The one thing, as I told you guys, right? These guys are not very good with Twitter. Probably they're doing it on purpose. Maybe they want to take it easy for now, right? Maybe they want to let it slowly ride up rather than pumping the price, right? They're not in a hurry. Let the price pump up on its own, right? So rather than just pumping and pumping and dumping, right? So which is something which we don't want, which even I don't want that, right? So it's quite cool. So I've seen many announcements here. I'm not very keen on, like, many of these announcements. It's just like, okay, nothing great about it, but some of them are really good. A game to win, new strategy. They're going to put in a game to win, right? So again, as you know, right, any farms which have a game backing them, right? You can use these tokens to play a game. They are really good, right? So I've seen, yeah, if you've heard about Polypulsar, the price has been steady since like what, 7 8 days. So that's pretty good as well. So if you're into gaming, I think, again, it's a good one to be in, right? So that's cool. That's cool. And a big buyback just before the Certik audit approval. So they are near there. I think they would have probably done the buyback, or they are doing a buyback. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, the price is going up, so it's fine, right? So they're going to have a gaming in place, and they're going to have a Certik. I think they have a Certik audit already, and they are going for CoinGecko, Coin Market Cap, all of these listings. So with all of these listings, again, the prices generally tend to go up. Of course, in a bear market, you never know, but still, the price has been going up. If it's a bull market, I would have bet on it that by now it would be, the moment it gets listed in a Coin Market Cap or CoinGecko, it's going to go up really big. But it's okay. It's still right. It's still making money. It's still moving up. It's still. I'm not even bothered if it doesn't go up. If even if it stays steady, I'm really good. I'm good. I'm good. Right. So all in all, right, a good farm. So I think, right, not a financial advice. Do your own research. But as I said, I will not cover anything and everything in this channel. This channel will be looking at safety, right, and I'll be covering only hand-picked farms, which will be, on a long run, it's going to be good, right? Of course, in the farming world, it's 1 month is a long time, right? It's not a polyquity where I'd be saying that just keep your money there for a year. No, this is something, probably it could be like a polycat in the BSC world, but it's going to stay for a long time, right? Um, I think I've covered everything. So with that, right, I'm going to close this call. Uh, so good stuff, guys. I mean, just jump in. Feel free to. I mean, if you're so comfortable with the DGen, go for the DGen. If not, go for the safe farm. Just put it there to sleep. I mean, chill out, guys, and that's about it. Right. Thank you.